Alright, we're gonna try to hunt for a trade here. I was tempted on taking this long, but I saw this happening here. And we're inside this, we're tapping here. And we get that SMT right there. I said, okay. I wanted to see price make new gaps to eventually take it to London. But they just ran that bitch, so I couldn't get it on that. Let's see if we can get another one here. To look for a 30-second gap here. This is what I want to see inverted. It would look like this. Probably put stops right here. Let's get 45. Yeah, that's a little too much, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna size down on this. Or should I just paper trade this? This shit is manipulating. We just tap this. This shit is untapped, so yeah, I'm gonna expect a reaction out of it. But man, this was clear as day to me. Like I said, I needed to see new. Like I needed to see this happen, but without this big ass candle out of nowhere. There wasn't even news at 10. But see, no, that shit, no. I don't believe it was the fucking home sales. That shit really doesn't do anything. This looks a little funky now. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take this long now. This 15 doesn't look very good. I don't like the fact that we just expanded so fast and then, we're doing the retracement. I wanted to see it retrace and then expand, not the other way around. So yeah, I don't know about this now. We're probably gonna take out this low, which I could probably paper trade that. Let's see if we can get a tap here. Take these off here. Let's get a tap here and then a retrace. Okay. Might have to go lower here. I want to see I want to see a closure right there. We also have SMT right there, so that's good. I want to see CISD right here. Then I'm gonna take this. We're gonna demo this. Yeah, we have a lot of lows here, stack lows. This might happen too fast, so I gotta be quick with this. See, fuck, they better do it. Come on. See, this is another thing, like, your trade would look picture perfect, but it's not gonna be like a perfect fucking entry. This shit like this is gonna happen, so maybe if you can get a tap here. Okay. That's where we get in. Now I want to target this low, but you gotta do you know how I do things here. You gotta do that. We are in an order block, untapped order block, so that's why we're retracing. Worst case is they tap this and then we go lower, but that's fine. They might do that now. Yeah, we better get a closure above here. Okay. Trade is not dead yet. This is actually better one here. We can look for a re-entry. Oh. See, this isn't really much of a valid like um target for me personally, but you know, it was something because there's also a 15-minute gap right there. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take this inversion. I mean, it looks good, but I don't know. You can still definitely take that low. At this point, I don't know though. This would have been better if we tapped, you know, yeah, if we tap lower here. Yeah, I don't know about this. Look, yeah, I don't know if this long is gonna work out. To be fair, it's a pretty nice 5-minute close. If only, I don't know. I want to see like, wanted to see a fucking, what do you call it, an SMT down. If we had an SMT here, then yeah, I would, like, this would be a good one for me. But we don't have anything here, man. We just etched that low. I want to see some type of retrace in a gap here. Maybe something like this. We get a nice inversion here, but we didn't get it on ES. So yeah, I want to see a retrace here. You can probably just even trade this gap tap here, but just stops below here. But you know, that's not how we do things, so we're not gonna do that. Okay. Now let's see a reject out of this area. Okay. Give me this here. Give me this here. Then I'll take this. Then you're about to tap that 1 minute. Oh, look, ES tapped it. Okay, this is even better. This is even fucking better. Safe stop me down here. Kind of just chopping around now. If they take this out, then I don't know how I feel about the trade anymore. I need them to keep this low intact. Oh shit, don't look like it's gonna happen. Yeah, they're about to take that out, okay. Alright, I think these lows are already the target still. I need to see, you know, price, retrace it, then we can run it lower. They barely inverted. I wouldn't even classify it as an inversion. You can still reject out of this area here, but having that SMT would have made it a lot better of a trade, especially because we have these lows right here. They're stacked, leading me to believe that we're probably gonna take that out before doing anything here. Especially because of this too. Hold on, I'm seeing something here. Never mind. I need to see a tap on any gap here. Either this, yeah, that one. Give me that gap tap now. I think I'm gonna call it a day on the Lucid. I don't like how we're just stalling now, because we should have been continuing that up more. Yeah, they're about to take off that low, bro. Okay, I want to see a retracement here. Watch it not give it to us though. It's probably not gonna give it to us. Yeah, it's not gonna give it to us, man. I mean, I have to stick to the rules, bro. I ain't see no taps. I mean, sure, we had this tap here, but at this point, to me, shorts wasn't that, you know, relevant at this point in time. But here, yeah, definitely taking these lows out. Give me that tap, bro. See, here's the thing about this shit, man. It's like when you want price not to tap, it's gonna, you know, give you a tap, and you're already in a trade. But if you want it to tap, it's not gonna do it. Okay, we got a tap right there. Yeah, I'm gonna like the 30 second, the 5 second. Because, you know, we're really close to the target here, so. Okay, yeah, we got some team that. Perfect. This is why you wait. Because worst case is you're just gonna miss the trade. That's the worst case that can happen if you wait. But if you don't, worst case you're gonna get fucked. No way anybody use this as an SMT, bro. To like run this bitch higher. That's looking like that might be the case right here. That would actually be insane. No way. I just ever that shit. If we had like a tap on a gap down here, this would be a valid trade. Because we have manipulation with these lows. And we got an inversion, but you know, I didn't see it. Like, if only there was a gap here somewhere that we tapped into, then yeah, this would be a good long right here. You know, we're gonna give it a go. We're giving it a go. This is a demo, so let's just pretend there was a gap there that we tapped into. Yeah, we're gonna have to go after 2R here. Another reason why I gave that a go is if you look at the 15 here, just look at this. It looks pretty good, man. Like I said, the only thing missing is the gap tap. That's it. Once it was at 60. There's still a high chance we're gonna run these lows. I feel like the 15. 15 doesn't look very, you know, I mean, obviously we're bullish. Probably gonna take this out, but there's a big chance that they might run this low first before doing so. We'll see. And also, because they literally etched that shit. I really wanted to take out that London, man, that London high, but they did it way too fast, bro. This shit was damn near like a CPI candle. This shit came out of nowhere. Look, that's pretty much a CPI candle, bro. What the fuck? Like, where'd this bitch come from? It's literally the same, like, value as a CPI. It's probably even more than a CPI candle. Like, what, like last week's CPI? I don't think it was more than this. I ain't gonna lie, I would cut this trade if we get inversion here. Let me take this shit off, man. Get an inversion here, I'm cutting it. So 1-to-1 is right here. So once we hit that, we go break even. Probably even if we hit this high here and we don't on ES. Okay. Looks pretty good. Oh, I'm tired of shit, man. I'm not sure about to do risk here. Alright, we about to take that out. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep my stops here. But once we do hit 1-to-1, just like right here, then I'll go break even. We can easily SMT this, maybe take this out, tap this, and then still continue higher. You can easily do that. So it is not against the rules, because my rule is 1-to-1 SMT. I mean 1-to-1 break even, and this is not 1-to-1. So over right here, they can tap this and then continue higher. That's also a possibility. think there's like a 15-minute here. Okay. Not that far off. Fuck it, I'll be taking this. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day on the Lucids. I mean, I'm up like pretty much 500 for the day. Like, I mean, sure, this thing still looks pretty good for some longs here, but yeah, I gotta be fine with taking one win for the day. Cause that is the rule. Take a win, you know, just call it a day. Take a losing, take a loss, give it one more shot, and then if that shit loses, you gotta go. I gotta stick to it, man. I really need to stick to it. This would be a decent trade to take this up here. So let's say you got in at the inversion right here. Stops below here. Target this high. It's not bad. We're going to go above it for 1 to 2. 1 to 1 is at 53. So let's say we got in on this shit right here. Still ain't close above this on the ES. This shit is actually crazy. We went from down here all the way up here. That is fucking 400 points in about an hour. Yeah, in 3 minutes from now, in about an hour. Yeah, 3 minutes from now will be an hour. 400 points, bro. That is just insane. Oh yeah, this trade was when we had candle with no wick here. Retraced, took it to that candle. That is why we don't, you know, we're just gonna stay away now. See, but that would have lost right there. earlier. Did we get something yet? No, we didn't. Took out this wick though. Take this out here. Actually, I'm gonna keep that. We're actually gonna. Okay, we're still respecting this fair value. Like I said, I'm allowing it to get as low as here. But if you get a closure below there, then that's a no-no. Then I'm done for that one. I gotta bail out. The original risk is here, so. Oh, just keep fucking yawning, bro. I might have to move it to my initial risk here. Because if you look at here, they can easily dig right. Look where my stop is. Literally at the inversion. So they can easily dig there. So I'm gonna move it back. But like I said, if they close this, then yeah, we're cutting it. So this is what I mean here. Well, now we don't have an SMT here. So still following the rules. We haven't broken the rules yet. But I'm gonna go to the gym, man. But fuck, I am tired of shit today for some reason. I don't know why I'm so tired. Sure. Yeah, a little SMT right there. We're just chopping around now. And these are pretty big ranges for chops. Look at this. We ran, hold on, no. So we ran up once, 200 points, down 200 points, up again, or 150, down again, 150, up again, 150. So yeah, no, we're not participating in this, bro. I need continuation. We're not getting that. Looking at it, they're probably gonna run this slow, but I can't take it out yet because I could be wrong. But once we close this, I'm definitely taking it out. I'm sure some people are shorting this right now here. Stops above here. This is actually very solid. Not gonna lie, if I wasn't in a position, I would take this. I would take this. Fuck it. We're not gonna get it. Give me a nice little retrace here. Okay. Stuff's up there. One and two is right here. Yeah, this gotta, I'm cutting that. Yeah, these lows are the target. They're about to take that out. We inverted this. We retraced them to a fair value. Made an SMT inside the fair value. And we got a nice, follow through right here. Let's see if we can get a nice trade here. I want to see it retrace here, and I'll take it. So you are still reacting here. What the chances of us coming lower is, is heightened now. When it was up here, yeah, we're looking good, but the fact that they're doing this right now, yeah, there's a big chance we're gonna be going lower. If they invert this, then fuck. I don't know. Nice. Yeah, let me see if see a closure below this, and then we can take the trade. So this kind of like this isn't really the best type of setups, because yeah, it's, any low or high is a valid target, but that it's not my valid target. The targets I'm looking for is like different. Yeah, you can target these any day, but they're not as high a probability as the ones that I normally look for. We're about to close this. Let's see. We're gonna join the asker to get a better feel. We're gonna size up. Okay. I'm already anticipating it. They're gonna fucking close this out. They're gonna close below it. I'm already feeling it. Ah, damn. Come on. Let me take this off, man. I got too much shit going on right now. Yeah, this doesn't look very nice, man. Ooh. Yeah. This is why I prefer to get in trades when we are nearing the target, because we're in between right now. And look, they just keep going back and forth. Yeah, that trade got stopped. Which one was it? It's still on. Yeah. But I don't know. It's probably gonna get stopped. This is exactly what I said, though. Remember, I said we're gonna allow price to come down here, because it could easily tap down there and then continue going higher. It's doing exactly that. To be honest, to be fair, I didn't wait for this to get inverted, so that was on me. We inverted this. Okay, I need to see a new fair value now. I mean, honestly, we tapped here. You know what? We can get back in. This is actually not bad. Yeah, this is not bad. We're gonna get back in here. Get it back in blood. Get it back in blood. It's supposed to be right here. Okay. The reason why we tap into a fair value, inverted, That's literally what I look for. Normally, I would have to go to the second star frame to look for the inversion, but no, the inversion's right here, still in 1 minute, so that's kind of even better. Wait, the stuff is supposed to be right here. Yeah, back in blood. So this is a very, very good trade in my eyes. Now we gotta mark up these highs here. This high. Yeah, yeah. This shit might run, man. Yeah, I don't know if I would take this though. On the Lucid. If I wasn't in a trade, if I didn't already take a trade today, I would take this. But I gotta stick to the plan, man. I need to actually stick to my plan. Sheesh. Yeah, no. Definitely not trading Lucid. This is, to me, this is a very good setup. I'll take this setup any day. Well, maybe not inside the range here. I like to go outside the range and then take a trade like this here. Well, to be honest, even if I didn't take this out yet, I would have still took that trade. But I don't know, I can't explain it. It's like, I don't want to be inside this type of movement. I don't want to take a trade inside this type of movement. But you see how much cleaner this is. Yeah, you know, this is a higher probability because, you know, the volatility is there, the follow through is there. This, you know, sideways, we're inside the sideways, so, you know, it's going to be a little iffy. Yeah, that's what I meant about that, because, you know, like I said, even if we were still inside this high here, if we didn't take that out yet, I would still take this trade. But, you know, this is a very, just look at this. This is two very different perspective here, two different situations. Nicely done. Stop is also at a good spot. The inversion here, you got an order block with a fair value. You have everything, bro. If you miss that trade, you can take this trade right now. I'm about to take it right now. It's probably like a 50, yeah, right there. But we're just taking these for the sake of taking them. Well, to be honest, I would have also took this trade I just took right now. It's just not very nice though, the way it's moving. But there are very good trades, valid trades. The one I just took is literally the same as this one here. You got a tap. You got a displacement move with an inversion, boom, enter. You got a tap. You got a displacement move with inversion, boom, enter. It's the same fucking thing. It's just all about the follow through. Where's the one-to-ones on these? One-to-one right here. One-to-one. Oh, bro, it's the same. Fuck yeah. Okay. Okay, I think it's time to go break even. Time to go break even. Right there. Go break even right there. Okay, it's pretty much a risk-free trade now. Now I can just let her run. Whatever happens, happens at this point. You know, that's the rule. As long as ES takes this out, we really shouldn't be expecting like another deep retracement because we've already been doing that for the past hour here. So maybe when we take this out, we might get a deeper retracement, but we're already so far away from the fucking entries at that point. That if we do get stopped out on break even, that'll be very unfortunate. Yeah, like I said, if I didn't already take a trade on the Lucid, I would take this. It's not the best because, you know, like I already said earlier, but it's still very valid, as you can see. So that brief SMT gave us this retracement here, so yeah, now we can take this off now. Now it's this one we gotta look out for. Yeah, I don't think in this recording I went over my trade on the Lucid here, but yes, right here. Took this long right here. Took it off the fucking candle that had no wick. I don't know if they're gonna show it on. Well, yeah, it's not gonna be there because it was a 1 hour candle. I'm pretty sure. No, it's right here, the 15 minutes. You can see that's literally where it got out at. But yeah, if I didn't take this trade, then yeah, I would be in this trade right now. Okay, they're fucking retracing. We need this to hold here. Because we're not SMTing anything up here. Well, maybe this high here, but this really shouldn't fucking matter. I fall asleep, bro. That's nice. Wow, that's literally 1 to 1. That's 1.5 right there, literally. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is real nice. See the shit that I said like a couple in like my other videos? Whenever, you know, this is a clear drawn liquidity. But the fact that this is untapped can't be trigger happy. So you can see they tapped that shit and just fucking reversed. Doesn't mean it's, you know, it's not gonna take it out yet. It's just gonna tap and get reaction out of it. That's probably like a fucking strategy for a lot of people. Just find some untapped fucking order blocks. Just enter off of that shit. They also tap this, and I'm pretty sure they also get a reaction out of that. Never mind. Yeah, well, that's not, you know, that's like an example right there where it doesn't work. So it's kind of more luck than anything. That's why you really just can't trade based just like solely off of that. Just put a limit up there, and then hope that price actually reacts to it. I'm sure some people do that, but I wouldn't. This is a long ass recording, man. There's another trade itself. The same thing. Tap here, go to the lower time frames, there's your fucking inversion, and then enter. That's the same shit. Over and over again. This is how it would look. At this point, you're already break even, so you're not risking shit. So yeah, this is actually another good trade. So now we took this out here, the same high. So we're gonna expect some type of pullback here. Hopefully we don't get, a deep one. So we already pulled back before taking that out. So hopefully it's not too deep. But if we just ran this bitch without pulling back, then yeah, I would expect a deep pullback, to be honest, because at this point, this high is pretty, it's pretty significant. Imagine just reverse it from here. They could. Like, they really could do that. But, I don't know. If they do, I wouldn't be surprised. But they shouldn't. Yeah, this trade looks like that trade right there will probably get hit break even. Yeah, a little SMT right there. Inside of fair value. Right, you can take a trade here. Around here somewhere. Yeah, there's that little ass fair value right there. Probably take something like this. Stops below here. Oh, so you gotta wait for fucking price to close above it. Look at the amount of entries it gave out. Boom. So let's say it was just all one trade and just scaling in and then boom, get in here, scale in here, scale in here, scale in here. Oh, they about to run that bitch, bro. They are about to run that motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. Just standing, just sitting here, seeing all these play out. It sucks I didn't take it, but it's just part of it, man. It's just the rules, man. I gotta stick to it. I really just gotta stick to it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I am having FOMO right now. I'm not, I might not be showing it, but I am having FOMO, missing out on this move. But it's just what it is. It's just what it is, man. I gotta be able to live with not being able to fucking, take every single setup I see. Because these setups could have not worked out also. And, obviously I'm gonna be happy I didn't take it. But yeah, that could be the case. This is good practice though. I really gotta stick to the fucking plan, bro. Because I am up for the day. That's all I need. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to be up more, but, stick to it. You gotta stick to it. It's about to hit that high. load this. You want to sound like Josh? There it is. And this one, I'll be very, very, very surprised if you don't hit it. But this is just proof that the plan, the setup works, as long as the market conditions, you know, is giving. You know what I'm saying? If it's a bad market condition, just like yesterday, it's not gonna work. I mean, that goes for pretty much any fucking strategy, unless you're like a fucking master scalper and just scalp this bitch right here, which I doubt people are. But yeah, as long as market conditions are there, the strategy is gonna work. Just gotta stick to it. I mean, you could see how many times he gave up a trade. See, this one was my bad. Could have waited for this to get inverted, but everything else, perfect. Picture perfect. No, we all know they want to tag that. Bro, just imagine they just edged the fuck out of that shit like they did here. I'm sure some people got burned from this. They probably had their fucking TV up here. That shit just ran back down 100 fucking points. Well, not on ES, how much is it? Pretty much, 50 points. That's pretty much 100 points in terms of NQ. Probably even more, which it is more. But to recap, the strategy is so simple. Everybody probably does it. They just, they just don't realize it, I guess. It's just, let's say, for this example, it's gonna be, buy side. Say we got a buy side here. You see price trending. Just wait for a tap. Reverse. Take the fucking trade. That's it. It's very, very simple. That's pretty much a trade there. But you also gotta have everything in line, obviously. This nice little demo account here. At one point I was doing like regular sizing. Where was it at? Oh, I don't think I did actually then. Did I? No, this day I did. That's about the only day I did it though. Yeah, it's a nice little demo account, man. I don't know what this was yesterday. Oh, I know what this was. Yeah, it was this right here. Whoa. Let me take these off. It was from here. Where was it at? Right here. I took this short. Yeah, that was it. I think all the other ones are the same. Man, I'm so fucking rich, man. Demo baller. What the fuck? I thought I fucking got rid of these. Bro, imagine they just edged this shit, bro. But no, they're not gonna edge it. I normally just bail out from here. It's like 3 points. But, we gonna let it run. Like, the chances of price coming all the way to my break even instead of taking this high here is pretty fucking small. I wouldn't say slim. It can happen, but it's pretty small in this, in this scenario right now. Like, anything can happen, man. I mean, look, we just saw it right here on fucking ES. Look at this shit. It's not even a point away, and they just fucking reversed that bitch all the way back down. But but the chances of that happening again on the same session, the same day, pretty small. Pretty small. Yeah, this is about a rocket right here. Make a wick. Then if it turns back around, especially if it comes up to this high again, that shit is about to rocket up there. If it's not this candle, it's gonna be the next one. Watch this. Come on, don't fail me. I just said watch this. Come on. There it is. And come on. We all know you want to do it. There it is. There it is. What? Come on. If this thing flips, that high is getting hit. There it is. Bro. You all know you want to hit that high, bro. Step into this order block here. Okay. Just another retracement. Oh yeah. This is no 15-minute. No, we're gonna hit that high, bro. It's just making us wick. Currently have an SMT going on here. Come on, so I can just end this fucking video already. We all know it. We all know that high is getting hit. Like it's very obvious the high is about to get hit, man. Okay, should be this. If it's not this candle, it's gonna be the next one. Bro, trading is the only thing where 1 minute seems long. Like when you're trading, especially if you're in a position, like 1 minute be feeling like the longest, man. There it is. Yep. Pretty neat. Nice and, well, I wouldn't say it was easy. But to recap here, we got a little SMT here. See, if we tag this, it would have been a lot more higher probability, but you know, it's cool. You got SMT here, you got your inversion, you got a little SMT here. Well, no, not anymore. Ran back lower, tagged here, inversion, we entered there. Best entry would have been at the inversion itself, but let's say you entered here, stops below here, and run it to the high. That was it. And all the other trades in between are the same thing. Pretty much the same setup, but just, you know, just a variation of it, I guess. But yeah, that's about it, man. I'm about to upload this shit. I'll see you guys on the next one.